There's a truth that most people don't want to hear, and it's one that cuts deep. You won't become strong without struggle. You won't build resilience without pain. The darkest moments in your life, the ones that feel like they'll break you, the ones that make you question everything, they are the very moments that will shape you into someone unbreakable. You might be facing a storm right now, and it feels like the weight of the world is pressing down on you. It feels like the darkness will consume you. But here's the thing, it's in these dark moments that you build your strongest self. When everything seems lost, when the pain feels unbearable, that's when your true strength is forged. Dark moments don't break us, they build us. So let me ask you this, are you going to let the darkness defeat you, or are you going to rise from it stronger than ever before? I know what it's like to feel like you're at the edge of your endurance. I've been in moments where the pain was so overwhelming, I thought I couldn't take another step. I've faced rejection, loss, and failure so many times that I started to question my purpose. There were nights when I couldn't sleep, trapped in my own thoughts, overwhelmed by doubt and fear. I remember times when I felt like nothing was going right. Every effort I put in seemed to backfire. Every dream I chased seemed to slip through my fingers, no matter how hard I tried. It felt like I was sinking in quicksand, and no matter how hard I struggled, I couldn't escape. For a while I thought maybe this was all life had for me. I thought the darkness was the end. I didn't know if I had the strength to keep going. But then something shifted. I realized that the struggle was not here to destroy me. It was here to refine me. The darkness wasn't an end. It was a beginning of something stronger, sharper, and more determined. And if you're in a dark place right now, I want you to hear this. You are not broken. You are being made stronger. The darkness is where your strength begins. I know the road you're walking right now is difficult. It feels like everything is stacked against you. Maybe it's the pain of failure, the weight of rejection, or the crushing burden of loss. It's easy to feel like you're losing, that you're stuck in a cycle that never ends. But let me tell you something, pain is not your enemy. It is your fuel. You see, we've all been taught to avoid pain. We've been taught that suffering is something to fear. But here's the truth. Pain is a powerful force. It is the very thing that builds the strongest minds. You cannot grow without struggle. You cannot achieve greatness without pushing through adversity. It's the darkest moments, the moments that make you want to quit, that will forge your greatest strength. The pain you feel today will be the resilience that carries you tomorrow. Pain is not a wall, it is a doorway. The struggle you're facing right now is leading you to a stronger, better version of yourself. You might not see it yet, but the fire you're walking through is the very thing that will sharpen you into someone unbreakable. Let me be clear, the strongest minds are not born from comfort. They are forged in the fire of struggle. They are created in the darkest moments, when everything feels lost and the odds seem impossible. Success is not built on easy roads. It is built on the backs of those who have faced the hardest battles and refused to stay down. You want to succeed. You want to rise above your circumstances. Then you have to embrace the struggle. You have to embrace the darkness. It is in those moments when you feel like you're at your lowest that your strength is born. Every time you face a challenge, every time you feel the weight of the world pressing on you, you are being tested. And the way you respond to that test is what will define you. You are not the victim of your pain. You are the creator of your strength. You have the power to decide whether this struggle will break you or build you. So stand up, embrace the darkness, let it forge you into the strongest version of yourself. Let's take a moment to talk about the legends who have walked through fire and come out stronger than ever before. Oprah Winfrey was born into poverty, faced abuse, and was told she would never make it on television. She didn't let the darkness break her. She used it to fuel her rise. Oprah is now one of the most influential women in the world, not because life was easy, but because she learned to harness the pain and use it as the power to create her success. Michael Jordan was cut from his high school basketball team. Think about that. The greatest basketball player of all time rejected. He didn't let that rejection define him. He used it to fuel his work ethic, his drive, and his determination. That pain became his power. J.K. Rowling was living on welfare, struggling with depression and facing rejection after rejection. She could have quit. She could have let the darkness of failure consume her. But instead, she used it to fuel her determination to write Harry Potter. Today, she is one of the wealthiest and most successful authors in the world. These people didn't let the darkness defeat them. They faced it, embraced it, and used it to create their own power. They didn't just survive the struggle, they thrived because of it. Right now, you are facing your own darkness. The pain, the struggle, the feeling of being lost, it's all real. But this is not where your story ends. You have a choice. You can either stay in the darkness or you can use it to fuel your rise. The path ahead will not be easy, but the greatest things in life never are. You have everything within you to push through this. Every time you rise from a setback, you become stronger, sharper, more determined. The darkness is not your enemy. It is your training ground. It is where your strength is forged. And the more you face, the stronger you become. Get up. Keep going. Keep moving forward. The light is waiting for you on the other side of this struggle. Remember this, the darkest times are not the end. They are the beginning of your greatest transformation. You are not defined by your struggles. You are defined by how you rise from them. When all seems lost, when the weight of the world is on your shoulders, that is when you must rise. That is when you must dig deeper, push harder, and unleash the strength that has always been within you. Your mind, your resilience, your ability to keep going in the face of adversity, that is your power. And that power will carry you to places you've never imagined. So rise, embrace the darkness, find the strength that lies within you. You are unstoppable, and no matter what life throws your way, you will always rise.